focus myself. Okay, let's do... Oh, that did nothing. Good job, Catherine. Oh, here we go. That show him? Or you just see my fucking computer glare, huh? His tail is right there, but getting a good focus on him is probably going to be just something that's not even worth our time, to be completely honest. I don't know how to... He's in front of droplets, and it super wants to focus on the droplets. That's what I'm trying, Eliza. I'm moving really slow. Oh my god, he's so precious. There you go. Do you see him? He's in the back. I'll focus it. But now you can see his cool whole body. Let me do... Aw, dude. I can't even see it. My eyes are so bad. Right, I think there. Does that look really clear for him, you think? I think it looks good. There you go. That looks better. Now you can see him from the front. I know. Dude, Allie, I held them when I took them out, and I'm going to be honest, it was arguably the strangest feeling. Because they literally feel like a sack of skin with some feet. It's real weird. At such a small size, you feel like all that loose skin. It's like they were jumping all over me. They were so ready to get out of that container. It was pretty awesome. I love a spicy gecko. I love a spicy animal in general. But yeah, they feel so weird. I know. I'm so excited, Mickey. I mean, they'll probably be aggressive and hate me and want to bite me, but I don't even care. See, I've never held a full-grown one before. I've held little ones. I had one when I was a kid that my mom got me at a pet store. Like, I don't even think the pet store knew what they had because I know my mom would never spend what normal lychees cost on me, on an animal. So I know she must have got it for some crazy deal or they didn't know what they had. But I had it when I was a kid and my brother took it outside and ran its head over with a bike because my brother's a sociopath. So my whole life I've been like, I gotta get my gecko back. But I didn't realize how fucking hard it is to get these geckos. Oh, my brother was sick. I had a chameleon when I was a kid, and he took it on the trampoline, killed it. Oh, yeah. He is a sicko. He is a sicko. Well, I don't know if he is anymore, but when we were kids, he was definitely, like, a little sociopathic. Yes! Oh, absolutely share a picture. Definitely. He's in and out of prison, and he has 5 kids with a psycho Christian heroin addict, so karma got him in the ass pretty hard. Pretty hard. I know. This is the brother that used to chase me around with syringes and cleavers. Like, those aren't fake. That happened. If my sister was still here, she could attest. He was a psycho. Like, it was so crazy that my parents thought we were exaggerating. Like, that's how they never believed me. That brother. Yeah. Oh yeah, he was a nightmare. I mean, to this day, he's still like, this is just me. I don't like people that I feel like I have to, any person, I don't like to be around people that I feel like I have to walk on eggshells because you just don't know when they're going to decide to blow up or when they're not going to laugh at a joke. Like sometimes my brother has this amazing sense of humor and he's super funny. He is arguably one of the funniest people in the world, but then he snaps and turns into like a psycho for no reason. Like you could one day you could joke about the fact that he uses too much hair gel, but then 2 hours later, if you say something about the hair gel, he'll pin me up against a wall and choke me out till I can't breathe and laugh or something. Like you just never knew. I don't like anyone like that. Like eggshell people. Mm-mm. Blah. Lived with it for way too many years. This just I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna text her. Artistic Gypsy. I mean, it definitely gave me a certain sort of skin, for sure. I'm gonna be 100% honest. I didn't know all this shit was wrong until you guys told me all this shit wasn't normal. No one in my family thought any of it was. None of my brothers were like. No one was ever punished for doing any of this. So I thought everybody just was. This was bullying. This was like childhood bullying until I started telling my chat stories, and then they were like, "Oh, maybe that's not normal." I'm literally texting the breeder. She's been texting me ever since I bought them. She's so nice and so into her little lizards. Um, it's fantastic. I love a private breeder. There's just something so much better about it. Like big stores are great. You're probably going to get cheaper prices and stuff by buying from them. But a private breeder really gives a big shit. It's just wonderful. Oh, my dogs are being. Oh, yeah. Tricks in the hall doing the same thing. You know what I mean? Like when you go to like a small and not even just private, small scale breeders for any kind of animals, tarantulas, lizards, scorpions, you're going to get someone who cares about the animal a lot more than someone who does like mass breeding. Like I've watched YouTube shows, I guess, of these people who have like warehouses of drawers. I mean, hundreds of thousands of drawers of snakes. But these reptiles live on a piece of paper towel. They have like a butter dish to hide in, and that's where they exist until someone buys them. I don't do that. It just doesn't feel like you're gonna get an animal that really. Uh, it's kind of like puppy mills, but they don't make it illegal because it's just reptiles. Oh, is that the picture? That looks like a Pine Island kind of. Minor Pine Island, and I'm real excited. She was mean though. Females tend to be dicks. That's what I told everybody. Like, I'm going to try to hold them as often as possible, and I hope y'all remind me. Even though they're skittish and stuff, I'll probably leave them for a few days, up to a week, to let them get comfortable in their containers. But I don't want them to be like outright vicious. But they can be very aggressive. They're geckos, man. Yeah, those Pine Island stripes. These guys, like actually, the lady that I was texting, she told me that the pictures I sent her are far more fired up than they've ever been for her, which I thought was really interesting because when the pictures she sent me, I mean they're basically white. I could show you the text she sent me before she shipped them to me, and they were like pale, like white and gray. So they're into it. They're happy. Okay. I have 34, I think it's 34 spiders, tarantulas. I have 34 tarantulas, one mantis, one scorpion, two jumping spiders, a ball python, a woma python, two standard poodles that are like 7 months old, almost 8 months old, one very ancient pug who is very soon to turn 13, and five geckos. That's a heart attack. Honestly, Eliza, there were a few times where she would get out and then Brian and I couldn't find her. Those were heart attacks. Oh, and Bigfoot in the back room. That's true. I do own a Yeti. It's controversial. Bearded dragons are amazing, Scooby, but I always try to tell people, like, they are extremely high maintenance. So you got to be ready for that. Like, really high maintenance. An adult bearded dragon needs an enclosure of at least 4 foot by 2 foot, like 4 foot long by 2 foot wide by a foot tall. They need UVB light as well as a hotspot. They need 2 hides, daily feedings of fresh veggies, like variety, like kale, peppers, carrots, and live feeders. And they need their water dish filled every single day. They're pretty high maintenance, but extremely easy to breed, so you can get them really cheap. I loved my bearded dragon. Allie, I had one. I'm sure Eliza told you I had a bearded for like 14 years. She just recently passed away. I love her. Brian actually found her before I did. Yeah, she would be missing. She was a jerk, but I loved her. She was awesome. Oh yeah, the snakes. I mean, most of my animals are fish tanks. Like, it sounds like I've got a jungle, but they're mostly just fish tanks. Like, both of my snakes are now in hibernation. They're not going to eat for 6 months. So now I've got 2 cages with 2 big scaly worms in them that are just going to ignore me all winter. So high maintenance, I guess. you know, I want a jungle eventually. If I could line my walls with really cool tanks of animals, that'd be just the dream. What up, Fester? How are you? Little shrimps! Koto, good afternoon. How are you? Oh, we need to take a break and run an ad and all those things. I love pythons. I mean, honestly, I love both of my snakes so much. They're really cool. Extremely low maintenance. Hotspot, 2 hides, fed once a week, water bowl. Pretty easy. The geckos are easier, though. This is what they eat. It's powder, and you add water, and that's it. That's all she wrote. Oh, you're sad? Boo, I'm sorry. Hi, LCT, how are you? Fish tanks are amazing. Do I get them out a lot? My snakes? In the summertime I do, yeah. I like to take them out in the yard and let them crawl around. Yeah, I take them out one at a time, obviously, but I take them out in the yard. But like, in the wintertime, they really don't want to be touched. Like, seriously, the only animals in my entire house that actually want physical affection or need it are my dogs. Everything else is just a fish tank. I am, yep, oh my god, Party Pat, this is a funny story. This happened years ago. I was living with Brian, and it was this one winter where the temperature dropped to below 0. It very rarely does that in Maryland, but it did it for just like a week. And it just so happened our fucking electricity went out. Like, the whole neighborhood's electricity went out during this week where it was 10 degrees. So I had to sit in front of our fireplace. We had a roaring fire for like 24 hours all the time. Sit in front of our fireplace, and I had Bowser on my knee wrapped in a towel so she couldn't go anywhere. And then I had each snake in a different jacket pocket. Like, literally, I had Midna in one pocket, and I had Cersei in my other pocket, and I had the flu. And I was sitting in front of this fire, like, sweating but feeling really cold just to keep my reptiles alive for like 4 days. And bless Brian, he kept that fire roaring. It was amazing. It was a moment of survival. Did you recently get your place and that's why you're like, yep, I'm fulfilling my pet dreams? I'm just with someone who's not making me feel bad about it for once, I guess. Like, Zeke is so supportive of my hobbies. It's really just I don't have someone making fun of me for liking weird animals. Or, isn't another tarantula too much? It's a bug in a jar. No. What did I say? I calculated it. Like, every tarantula I own adds approximately 10 seconds to every week of work. Who would? A lot of people berate me for it. Like, well, here's the thing. To people who don't have animals or have very few animals, it looks like hoarding. So they think you're hoarding. Like, they're like, oh, your collection is hoarding. And now some people do hoard, and that's icky. But I name all my animals and I love them all individually. At the point where I don't know who's who, that's when I think you have too many animals, and I'm not going to do that. I don't want to ever get to that point. That's just a sad point. I love animals too. I love them more than most things in the world, and I love taking care of things. And all of the things I own, like I was telling this to Zeke because Zeke, that was the only comment he made when I told him I was going to get a couple geckos for my reward to myself for being out of debt. He was like, I just want to make sure you're not like adding too much work to your day. And I was like, oh, babe, I don't buy high maintenance animals. Everything I have pretty much wants me to leave it alone. And I probably bug it too much. Like, this is what I said. I'm like, I literally sit around and wait for shit to do with my animals. Like, I'm like, is it not feeding day yet? Fuck, that was yesterday. God damn it. You know what I mean? Like, I look forward to it, I guess. Dude, Allie, I'm actually part of a really cool Discord that I was invited to through Reddit that's just like animal people. I will see if I can get you into it and we can chat all fucking day. It's just people who like to talk. It's really cool. Oh, see what happened. Ooh, I got my physics test back and fuck yes! Passing! C's get degrees, baby. Mm-hmm. Hell yeah. Sean, thank you so much for 54 fucking months. He's a Bob Wizard, baby. Unless you're training them for some competition, they're just another part. Exactly. Exactly, Party Pat. Exactly. It's part of my daily life, and it's worth it for me to get to just enjoy this animal while it grows, and I get to watch them, and I just love to look at nature. That's why I go on nature walks. Can we get a mod? Oh, shit. Do we need a mod? What's happening? Something happened? Do I have any mods? What happened? Did I miss it? Someone being weird. Can we not be weird in the chat? Oh. Oh, dude. Out of my life. I had to catch up on the chat. And not a mod in the room. It's fine. No, it's cool. Glad I had to look for him too. I was doing the same. I was like, I know I can see you guys are in chat. So I was scrolling. I'm like, if they can't find it, I'm not gonna be able to find it. But I found it first. Anyways. Did she send me the birthday? What in the fuck? What is going on? Okay. This is so weird. Hold on. Every time I try to message this person, it says message failure, and I don't know why. What in the fuck? Weird. Oh, Flyboy, I'm sorry, honey. You can call me Nick. Oh my god, that's my older brother name. Easy to remember. Hi, Rec. How are you? Oh, no, Kemster. It's cool. I can see everybody in my bot. I have my bot up so I can see what mods are in the room, and I know they're there. Like, usually peeing or something. It's totally fine. I just didn't see the person. Literally, I scrolled the chat and I was like, who said something weird? Took me a minute. Oh, Rec, what did you get? Oh my god, tell me. What did you get? That's super exciting. You know what, Eliza? It's like they know. It's like they know. It's totally fine. I knew you guys were here. I can see all of you in my chat. I knew you guys were here. It's not. I'm not like hating on any of the mods. It just happens every time. It's just some fucking weirdo talking about like killing animals. Out of here with your weird self. I ain't got patience for that nonsense. It is. It's a curse. I mean, it's like they know you guys get up to literally urinate. I mean, Gluttony was trying to find it. It was honestly like kind of lost in the chat. I couldn't find it either. Flyboy 2 months in a row. Thank you. Ooh, I followed everywhere and I saw you have a shipping address. Would you like a lizard Christmas card? Yes. Yes, I am that person too. Oh, yes. Oh, please, yes. I have a P.O. box. Yes, please. I love Christmas cards. Usually what I do every Christmas is we pick a charity that I ask people if they like want to buy me Christmas things for Christmas. Don't. Like, let's all donate to a charity. But Christmas cards, yes. I selfishly want all the Christmas cards. I save every single one. And I use them as Christmas decorations, actually. I want to hijack your clout for a charity event at some point. All right, that's cool. Dude, GOT, how the fuck are you? Aren't those great? Thank you. That's all Losney. I can't claim that's all Losney. I unboxed. Can you see in the back of this video right here? Right there. You see that little guy? It's my dream gecko, man. It's a New Caledonian giant gecko, otherwise known as the Rhacodactylus leachianus, which I'm making a fucking tag for as we speak. I love Christmas cards, especially handmade ones. They're my favorite. Or like, you know, personalized ones. I love them. And then I just hang them up all over, and then I never have to buy Christmas decorations. It's a perfect plan. Oh, it's a wee babe. Yes, dude. Zeke, help me figure out how to get another camera working. Great to donate to Feed America. Gluttony had a really good one that we were going to look into donate, and it was something like that. It was like some sort of food bank. It's like, what was it called, Glut? He'll know exactly. He has a friend that works in it, and it's like some sort of big food bank kind of thing that I thought would be a good charity. We've done Child's Play before, so we've done St. Jude's. We've done the Tree of Giving. We pick a new one every year. It's kind of cool. Harry Chapin, or Chapin? Harry Chapin. It's literally called a Rhacodactylus leachianus. Rhacodactylus leachianus. It's literally what it's called. You have 2 leopard geckos? Oh my god, I love leopard geckos. I have tarantulas too, but I have 34. Many of them are slings. I would like to say that. I have very few adults. I have like 3 adult tarantulas. Yeah, it's literally Rhacodactylus. I'm making a tag for it right now so I can remember it. She's so funny. She's still texting me about the lizards. I weighed the biggest one before I sent, and it was 10 grams. That's a fat baby gecko, my dudes. Yeah, Big Green. That's what we're doing. It's a money. It's a donation. It's a national food bank charity. So we would donate money to them, and then they would help people get food. Yes. That's what I mean, I trust Gluttony wouldn't throw me to the dogs with some shitty, you know, thing. So one of them was the big one was born in July, and the smaller one was born in September. So 7/20. 2020. I know. They're quite literally the largest gecko in the world. That's why I'm excited. Actually, the locales I got are not the biggest in the world. I will tell you guys that. So like how I told you guys, every island in New Caledonia has its own like subspecies of Leachianus. They're all Leachianus rhacodactylus, but they call them locales. They just look different, but they're all the exact same species. And the ones I got are from two different islands that are not the largest. The largest ones are called the mainland. So they're from like the big island. Those ones get huge. These ones will still get pretty big, but not as fat. Not as fat. Yeah, Rhacodactylus leachianus. Is it leachianus or leachianus? Did I spell it wrong? I probably did because I'm a stupid. I'm a silly, stupid pants. I did spell it wrong. God damn it, Catherine. Their colors. So their colors are actually different. So the ones that I have are from one island is called New Anna, and then the other island is Pine Island. And I believe the one you're looking at, I believe, is New Anna. Yeah. I think that one's a New Anna, and I think the other one's a Pine Island, but I don't really care, nor do I know. I know that they're Pine Island New Annas. So they're usually darker, and they have pink stripes on them, which is so cool. But honestly, like, I don't care what island they come from. You know, I just want to love them. Give them good lives. But it is pretty cool because they just totally look different, which is fun. But they can interbreed. You see, you'll get mixes all the time because they're the same species. So this one, you're looking at the big boy. So that one was July. And the other one is September. It's amazing how fast they grow, actually. What's this one? Yes. That's the fired up. So mine aren't, he's not like pissed or excited, so he's all blended in. But when they get like horny or angry, they go fired up, and those are the colors they'll be. Yep, I believe is that the Pine Island? I think Pine Island is the one that has pink on it. I think I remember that. I could be wrong. Little babies. Oh. No, we need to take a break. Oh my god, I forgot to take a break already. I'm watching the geckos jump. They're so cute. All right. Yes, I need to take a break. I need to play an ad. I need to do all of those lovely things. Let us smoke some weed and then take our first break of the day, yeah? Yeah. Oh, Allie, I also have a channel that's specifically dedicated to spiders because a lot of our community has very strongly admitted to having arachnophobia, and I don't want to scare people. And if you're an animal lover, I'm sure you're not pro scaring people either. So I made a channel just for spiders, so people that don't like spiders don't have to go there.
And I guarantee your day will go as smooth as velvet.
Oh, they can bite. Oh yeah, they could definitely bite. I mean, I don't know if it'd be like a snake bite, like not like rip the skin off, but you know those little like teeth, like little teeth bites. I had one when I was a kid, and it literally bit my sister's jeans, and we had to pry it off with a soft, like a plastic butter knife, because you couldn't get it off her jeans. Cheers, everybody. Aw, Vixie, I'm extra entertaining today, for real, because I feel scattered as fuck. Thank you. The other really cool thing about Leachianus geckos that I'm really excited about is I got one from two different parents, different sets of parents. So if I by chance got a boy and a girl, I could have babies, which would be really exciting. Second thing, they make
take your
sounds.
joy today. Never forget to take your joy, and I guarantee your day will go as smooth as velvet.
And squeak and do little sounds, and it is fucking hilarious. Don't burn yourself. I know, right? All right. Pack my bowl. Let's break. I'm getting so interested. Herbertrans, literally, if you are interested, I would like to send you this personal breeder's information. I don't know if she has any more, but what I paid for mine, it's the cheapest I've ever paid for. It's the cheapest I've ever seen a Leachianis. I'm tentative to tell you what they cost, simply because I don't want to be judged. A full-grown Leachianis is gonna run around $1,200 to $5,000. A baby, the cheapest I've ever seen a baby Leachianis is $500, up to $1,200, $2,500, because they're insane. They're not insanely. It's complicated to breed them. They actually have to like each other. Yours $800. I got mine for $5, which is insane. That, I mean, honestly, like, it's the cheapest I've ever seen them, and it's just because this lady was a really small scale private breeder, but she's so into them, and like, yeah, that's a steal. That's why I got them, and it's just my big fat treat to myself. Christmas is over, my birthday is over. Dude, Allie, welcome to our community. Eliza's my best friend in the whole world and my community manager. She smacks down on the crazies, but welcome. I am an animal fanatic. I would easily say 3 out of the 6 days a week I work, I just talk about animals endlessly. I fucking love animals. Oh man, Herbertrans, from what Mickey and I have discussed, everything is cheaper and easier to get in the UK, and I don't know why. So if you look, maybe, but they're expensive. And the reason they're expensive, it's really hard to breed them, they live a long time, and they're rare. And don't buy wild caught, for the love of God. I know I shouldn't have to say that. Allie, I'm sure you agree. As long as they don't rip you off and love the animal. Exactly. And this lady, like, obviously loves her lizards. She has not stopped texting me about them. And it just shows me that she cared so much that these animals got to me alive, She cares. And that, to me, is someone I would give money to over, an impersonal website, So weird. Oops. All right. Sorry. Texting the breeder. Break time. Break! I'll be right back. Enjoy the ad. Or get up and stretch your dick. Wipe from front to back. Pee after sex.